Mendocino is the best-known community along this part of the coast. It's the center for tourism up this way, with shops and galleries, gourmet restaurants, and top-of-the-line inns. But it's also a real community. And if you look closely, you're likely to find the heart and soul of Mendocino sitting out in front of the old fire hall. Eugene Gomes has spent the better part of 5 decades sitting in this very spot.
That bell was 1887. He had come off the old firehouse.
He's been keeping watch over his hometown from this legendary barber chair.
Look, I mean, this is no ordinary chair. I mean, this is a throne. This is a.
So I've got to flip back and everything.
What's this chair do? What's some of the features on this chair?
That's a barber chair.
Oh man.
Shave.
He's better known in these parts as Foggy, a nickname his booming voice earned him in grammar school.
They called me Foghorn Charlie for a while, and then they cut it down to Foggy, and it's been Foggy ever since. I went to high school. I used to sign my paper Foggy was better than writing Eugene.
Foggy Gomes has been Mendocino's fire chief for 53 years.
Like them Dalmatian dogs, you know, they once in the fire department, they're always in the fire department.
It's got their attention. Foggy, you've had this truck since 48, right?
48.
When it was brand new?
Brand new, come in.
You got a lot of affection for this truck.
Oh, it's been a good old truck.
And Foggy has been a good old chief, patrolling a village built entirely of wood.
When you look at these, is there a house that coming up or along this area that you remember, aha, we saved this place?
Yeah, you can look at all these. We saved them one way or another.
Each one of these houses you saved along the way.
And Foggy has never accepted a single penny of payment for protecting the town he was born in back in 1924.
And now this is a historic home over here on the left. Whose home is that?
That's mine.
What is it about it that you know, about being here?
Well, it's just home. You know, you get a home and you love a home, and this is it.
And his hometown demonstrated that it loves him just as much. When he retired, hundreds of people and dozens of fire trucks jammed the streets of Mendocino for Foggy Gomes Day.
Great chief, great guy.
Fire departments from towns all over Northern California came to honor the chief.
He's probably the most respected man in Mendocino, and he has been for many years.
Firefighters saluted him. Neighbors shook his hand. Admirers kissed his cheeks. Joy was written on signs and faces, especially on Foggy's.
He has the most wonderful sense of humor and the biggest heart that I've ever known in anybody, really.
Even visitors were captivated, witnessing a community's unabashed outpouring of affection.
Everybody in the county knows him and loves him, and, you know, he's our dad, you know.
It was wonderful to see the children had found a hero in a 74-year-old fireman.
My God, I had tears in my eyes. I don't cry, I'm a big man.
You bet he had tears. And later that evening, as he listened nervously to an endless procession of speakers proclaiming his good deeds, he shed a couple more. Then, with his wife Connie providing moral support, Foggy stepped up for his moment in the spotlight.
They told him to make a speech and he said, keep it short. That's what I'm going to do. I like to speak, but I don't know how, so I'll stay right here and take my bow.
The volunteer, who hadn't earned 1 cent, became the richest man on the entire North Coast. So if you've only thought of Mendocino as a boutique town for tourists, stop by the old fire hall and get the inside story from the man in the barber chair. He'll be right out front.
If I had 2 good legs, I don't know if I'd even retire yet. But I got a bad knee and I got a bad ankle, and sitting down is good. This chair works just right.
Mendocino's new chief emeritus plans to be around another 53 years. Stay with us for tips on some of the best places to stay along the Mendocino coast.